Hey everyone, let's talk about gaming headphones for a moment. These are my gaming headphones. They're not bad, they're the Xbox ones. They're cabled, they're pretty basic, they've got a microphone on the arm. They're okay, but they're not 10-year-old playing Fortnite proof. Okay, so my trusty headphones have died. The microphone is working intermittently, and I think there's a problem with the cable. It's constantly crackling and things like that. I wonder if she's damaged the cable a little bit. And I have to say, I mean, the cabled headphones, they're okay, but the cable is a pain. It does get caught up on things, it gets tangled, it gets caught in the folds of the couch, you sort of turn and suddenly pull the cable. It is a bit of a pain. So, I am looking for a replacement headset, preferably for me, because I think she can have these till they've totally died, and that way I'm not going to get upset anymore if they're buggered. Plus, when she did it, she can live with it. But I'm looking for a new set of headphones for me to enjoy, because, you know, it is nice to be able to hear the game that you're playing, and, you know, maybe talk to the other people should you actually get someone to play with you, and, you know. Okay, so these are the generic Xbox headphones. As you notice, mine has tape all around them now. She also broke all the plastic around here. I think it's because of pulling it off of one ear all the time so that she can listen to other people. It's just completely shattered all down there. I put some electrical tape on it just to hold it together, which sorted the problem out for a while. But the other thing too is that there's the cable that goes into the controller. The cable tends to get tangled a lot, so you know, you pick it up, it's always done up in a big knot, and you know, you got to untangle that. And there's the microphone. It's okay, but it doesn't mute when you fold it up or anything, so you're constantly having to go into the controls. And I think part of the reason that the kids have broken it as well is they're unplugging it all the time. So because they can't mute it easily, they're constantly unplugging that, and it's in and out, in and out, in and out, and I think they've damaged the cable, probably from pulling on it. But also they broke the socket on one of my controllers as well, which luckily I was able to fix that myself, but maybe that's another video because they're not the easiest things to get into, and I'll show you how to do it. But yes, there they are. It's time to retire them. Okay, so after exhaustive research on the interwebs and the YouTubes, I've come up with what I think is probably the best one. I had Turtle Beach before, and they were alright, but they were a little bit fiddly to get to work and things like that, and so I really wanted to make sure this time it just worked. That was kind of why I went with the Xbox headphones originally, because you just plug them and they just go. But the next best one that everyone has recommended is this one, the RIG 800LX. It's wireless, which I think is going to be fantastic, so no more cables, no more damaged sockets. Claims to have 24-hour battery life, so that should be pretty good. There's supposed to be some noise cancelling on the microphone. The microphone has a mute. If you flip it up, it should mute it. And oh yes, the Dolby Atmos surround sound, so should sound schmeck. Okay, so this is the box. It's the RIG 800LX. There's also an 800 HD. The difference being, I think, that there's a cable that allows you to connect to a 3.6 or 3.5 jack. So if you want to use it with your other devices and things like that. But the other one doesn't have the Dolby, I don't think, either. So this was definitely the better choice, I think. Dolby Atmos surround sound. Immersive 3D sound, 24-hour battery it claims, also claims it there, so let's hope it lives up to it. And also a game chat mix, so apparently there's a control on the actual headset that allows you to switch between the audio for the game or the audio for the chat, so that you can achieve the right balance. I have often found it difficult to hear people while you're playing, so that'll come in handy. There's a USB dongle thing which plugs in. Apparently it just plugs in. There's a little selector switch on there to allow you to switch between computer or the Xbox. So nice and simple. Just plug it in, go Xbox, and it should automatically detect it and set it up. The headset microphone folds up and it folds to mute, so that's a huge plus.
and it's adjustable as well. You can just unclip the ear cups and slot them into one of these different sockets on the headband. It allows you to resize it to your head if you have a massive head or a tiny head. So let's have a look in the box and see what's in there. Okay, so in the box we've got the headphones there. Everything seems to be sort of fastened down. Oh, there we go. So there's the mic. It's all done in sort of a nice carbon fibre looking finish there. And there's the dongle. Just attach that. And there's a cable. Oh yeah, that'll be the charge cable there. So, alright, well, we'll get that on the charger, get it hooked up, and then give it a test, see what it's like. Oh, the other thing that's in there is the card, which I presume has the registration code on it, so I'll have to handle that as well.
Well, I have to say they sound really good. Plenty of bass, plenty loud. I mean, I can hear myself talking at the moment, so they're definitely not fully noise cancelling. Although I think the noise cancelling might be to do more with the microphone, so I'll have to test that out a little bit more. But yeah, the sound's amazing. Just hooked it in, plugged it, pushed the button, and it all worked. Nice and straightforward. There's 4 EQ modes on there. I've tried each of them, but I haven't really noticed a heck of a lot of difference so far. They all seem fairly bassy. Yeah, it sounds great. I highly recommend these headphones. Check out the RIG 800LX if you're looking for some new ones for your Xbox, and enjoy. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please click the subscribe button and click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notifications for any new videos, and I'll see you for the next one. As always, leave comments below too. Thanks a lot. Bye.